Today, I will walk you through a day in my life as a tech startup founder here in Seattle. So let's go. Thank you. We are looking for toothpicks, and apparently I'm on the wrong floor. Ooh. Thank you. Thanks. See you again soon. So I pretty much loaded most of the items in the fridge, and some stuff I'm taking with me, some stuff is in there. Yeah, very excited. So I just got to my apartment after I stocked the stuff in the fridge upstairs, and the one thing that was missing there was I needed a cloth to be able to put over the pool table that's up there where we're gonna place all the food. The second thing I needed were the wine glasses that are usually up there. And when I went to the leasing office, there was this young lady who just started 2.5 weeks ago, and she didn't know, so she had to call somebody, and now they're telling me they don't have the glasses anymore, which I obviously need to figure out. I don't believe that because they've been there for ever since I've been here. And we had a wine tasting in our apartment literally I think 2 weeks ago, and they were there. So I need to now go figure this out and sort it out, because otherwise then I have to go buy cups, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, okay, let's go. So we're pretty much just washing the cloth before we go put it up there. So I didn't get any great news about the cups. I went downstairs again to show the sample of what the cup normally looks like, and they're like, nope, the residents stole them. So I'm so confused and shocked because I'm like, oh my god, there were well over 30 wine cups up there. Now I can only see 5. Apparently the event they hosted last time, the wine bar that came to do the promo apparently brought their own glasses. I don't fully remember. I wasn't paying attention. So okay, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. I really hope they come through for me because honestly, I'm not gonna spend money to buy over 30 wine glasses for this event, and I still haven't washed my hair and done everything. Anyway, yeah, we're at a startup stage. We don't have that kind of money to be just throwing around. So my startup is the sole sponsor of this event, and I think next time if I do this, I definitely want to make sure I secure like some sponsors because I cannot sustain this like as a startup. So I really love building community and bringing people together, but the problem with that is that it does cost money, and yeah, I kind of need to share that burden with somebody else in order for this to last and really create value for others. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going back to Target to get plastic wine glasses. I guess it's gonna have to be this. Here's a wine glass. So, and this crazy line. We have lunch. So I've begun setting up. I'm bringing the stuff down, put the cloth on already, and now we're about to prep. And my friend Paulina is coming to help out, so should be good. It's gorgeous. I'm glad. I am. is sponsoring this event. And basically what we do is like and I'm gonna talk about it this a bit. What we do is basically we want to help content creators and talent agencies be able to connect with brands and be able to monetize their audience. So just about 2 weeks ago, we actually launched our first product, which is which is like a smart media kit. So if you're a content creator like me, you're most of
do that. I'm gonna give us 30 seconds, really quick. Turn to the person next to you or someone next to you that's new. Just introduce yourself, little elevator pitch, 30 seconds, and then she brings nearly 4 years in the beauty industry and is really passionate about forging these connections between creators and brands. And so her diverse background includes agency side work with brands like Maybelline, Redken, e.l.f. Cosmetics, as well as the brand side on roles at All Skincare and her current role in Neutrogena. So without further ado, I'd like to have Nikki come up and join me. So,
I'm super excited to be here and chat all things creator.
I know. Role at Neutrogena. I mean, it's awesome to see some of the things you guys have been doing. But how do you work with creators right now as a beauty brand?
Yeah, we have like a creator team, and some of us are on the sun side, like they'll work with only the sun care brands. Some of us are on the face care side, and some of us are on the acne side. So we really divide it up. But we basically just work on the strategy for creator marketing, and we work with an agency is the gender ratio. So that's another thing. Like I work in cosmetics, beauty, so most of that is going to be tailored for women and females. So I usually check that. But again, if you have, let's say, a male
business, and then it's kind of like I just do
So yeah, I just post whatever God tells me to post. But I have two questions. My first question is, what is UGC? Because you keep saying UGC, I don't know what that is. And then my second question is, when brands reach out to you, is it via email? Is it via DM? How do they reach out to you?
Oh yes.
because I can get like a really good campaign and I get a bunch of likes on one, and then when I post my
The algorithm changing with Instagram. A lot of creators want to create a distribution channel directly to their following, their own newsletter, their own podcast.
Or conversion, or is it like based on what the creator usually makes that people like?
Okay guys, so can barely breathe. The event is over. It was a great turnout, and if my math is not off, we had about 27 people come in here, and we kind of struggle finding everybody a seat, which is, I guess, a good problem to have. So I'm very, very grateful that a lot of people came out, and there are some people that helped me out afterwards clean up. Big shout out to Gina for helping me clean up before she left. I said she didn't have to help me pack up these or put them back because I feel like that's something I can handle. But I'm very, very grateful that a lot of creators came out. They really found it very useful. Very grateful also to Nikki, from Neutrogena, and she even gave me like a pack. I have my own Neutrogena goodie bag, so I can't wait to dig into that. But like, really appreciate her for coming through and really just being a speaker and talking about what they look for in creators, giving insights that creators don't get a chance to really hear in terms of, hey, what do brands look for when they're looking to partner with me? Like, what should I bring to the table to make sure that at the end of the day I get a deal that is mutually beneficial for me and for the brand? How do I position myself to be attractive to a brand, let's say like Neutrogena or any other company? She was like very, very engaging, and I gotta give props also to Midori, who was the moderator, because obviously she's had that experience in marketing and she's worked with big brands. and now she's running her own creative agency. I think she brought depth and she really moderated that conversation well. Other creators have told me together they were just very cohesive together, and in the way they were having a conversation that the creators just kept asking questions, which is amazing. We went way over time. The creators just wanted to ask more and more questions, which was amazing, meaning like they really didn't want it to end because they had more questions that they felt like could be answered. Ultimately, I did ask for the Q&A to end so that they can network, but the moral of the story is that I got some really great feedback about creators really loving and enjoying this event and feeling like they got value out of it, and that's what I want to create at Eon. And I want to continue hosting and planning events like this because, again, my dream, right, is for creators to be able to turn their passion into a full-time career. And I want to host and organize any initiatives or programs that help them know and learn how they can do that and how they can build relationships with brands. At the same time, I also want to help brands that want to work with content creators or influencers to drive either brand awareness, to drive sales, whatever reason it might be that they want to work with creators and take advantage of influencer marketing, because these guys have loyal followers that care about them and that care what they think. And any smart brand in this day and age would be very smart to take advantage of that, as long as, of course, the creators are pushing something they truly believe in and something that they would really use. So I think overall a great event. I feel very grateful. All the creators keep saying we hope you have another one, but this thing is expensive. To be fair, it cost me almost $400 or so. Well, it definitely is around the $400 mark. The venue, the Uber, the food and the drinks, but that doesn't include, let's say, all the time I've put in it. Even in that, I don't regret it at all. Like, I am so happy that I was able to bring the creators together. I'm very happy that creators were able to find value in this event. I'm so grateful that, they came, because I reached out to a lot of these creators just cold DMs, and they showed up at the random stranger's apartment building, which is, of course, I'm not random. I'm pretty out there on social media, so it's not like, but still, I'm still a stranger. So I really appreciated that. Of course, I had people that I know that have showed up at previous events and that came and they enjoyed it, but I'm still very grateful. And I'm at the rambling stage, and trust me, I have not been drinking. Just very, very grateful that I was able to pull this off despite how busy I was with the startup launch. So yeah, a shout out to Paulina from Hype HQ, because I didn't say that. She's my friend and she came and helped me out with like setting up and everything like that, and she's been here for hours, so really appreciate her. And who else? I'm just very grateful for everybody that came. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video very helpful about a day in my life. And I hope you would get a chance also to check out the creator product as well, because I think it's super, super awesome. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.